No, Gigi, I wasn't doing drugs when I was pregnant. There's no, there's no question in my fucking brain over whether I didn't do drugs when my child was pregnant. I didn't do heroin. I didn't do any illegal drugs. I got off of benzos. I tapered off of benzos within my first few months. Kind of. I kind of think she's actively using, because there's a stream with her in Good Times not that long ago of her telling Good Times she doesn't take her psychiatric medications. So I feel like she used the psych meds. Yeah, I was on subs. I was on Suboxone when I was pregnant. Yeah, but I wasn't taking any pills when I was pregnant. I didn't use any illicit substances when I was pregnant. Anything. I was doing subs. I was on subs. I was on Suboxone. When I got pregnant, when I first got pregnant, I was on Xans. I was prescribed like 6 milligrams of Xanax a day. And when I found out I was pregnant, I went to the doctor and I was like, okay, I want to get off of this shit. And they told me that I couldn't get off of the Xanax. They said, you can't get off the Xanax, it's too dangerous. I went to like 5 more doctors, including 2 high-risk gynecologists. And finally, my primary gynecologist called up my program not my methadone program, but my outpatient program that I was in. And they were like, listen, I have a girl here, she's pregnant, she's a few months pregnant. She wants to get off of benzos and everyone has turned her down. This is ridiculous. She's like, I've never had a patient tell me that they wanted to get off of drugs and have an issue. And they were like, well, because Kerissa, y'all remember, Kerissa had just died. And Kerissa was in that same program beforehand. So they were like, sus of tapering another pregnant woman off of drugs because Kerissa had just died. But they were like, whatever, they took me. I did a Klonopin taper. And I was off Xans. I was off Xans very early in my pregnancy. Like within the first 3 months, I was off of Xans. And the only thing that they did with the Suboxone was they switched me to Subutex. They said it was too much, it would be too much on the fetus and I would risk, miscarriage. So that's why they wouldn't take me off the subs. So yeah, I didn't do any drugs while I was pregnant. Nothing. I smoked bud, that was it. And in the beginning of my pregnancy, I was prescribed it. I let my medical card lapse towards the end of my pregnancy, like an idiot. I don't know why I did that. And but yeah, I let my medical card lapse, which was why I had to renew it after the fact. And when I was pregnant, I didn't really smoke. I didn't smoke like y'all see me smoking now. When I was pregnant, I smoked fucking I would smoke bong hits, or not bong hits, like out of the pipe, or vape. I would vape. Charlie would not let me do shit. He was mad on my ass about everything. I don't lie about what I did and didn't do while I was pregnant. But drugs was not something that I did. Well, the reason why I smoked weed... No, Suboxone is not one of the hardest things to detox from. The reason why I was smoking weed was because I had such serious nausea, and the medication that they used at the time for nausea was Zofran, and Zofran had proven links to birth defects. So when I found that out, I said, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not going to go on a medication that has for nausea, no less, when I could just smoke bud. I mean, no, Suboxone is not synthetic heroin. Suboxone's not even an opioid. It's not even a synthetic opioid. Suboxone is, it acts like an opioid. It tricks your brain into thinking that it has an opioid, but it's Methadone is a synthetic opioid, but Suboxone isn't. Suboxone is buprenorphine. Yeah, but I used to get that tummy time tea, whatever. Yeah, it's an antagonist. I used to get that mommy tea or whatever it's called, brandy, and that shit didn't work. I did everything for nausea when I was pregnant. It was brutal. Like, I don't know, I hated it. I hated that feeling. I had a very brutal pregnancy. Yeah, it's an opioid antagonist. It works off of the same receptors, but it is not itself an opioid. My bathing suit's a little small. I was on Subutex. I didn't have the... Hold on a second. If people forget that drugs are literally medications. What's this? I didn't see this one. Oh, I did see this one.
Medications that don't have those type of effects on you, you know what I mean? But that's what people want. They want the Xannies, they want the fucking Klonopin.
They want to get high.
Wow, brown skin lady is bad.
That's another issue, you know. And my heart goes out to y'all. I understand.
Hebs was calling her gross and shit.
I was trying to kick it with for an hour, but my family's here and I kind of rather kick it with them. So on that note, peace the fuck out. Love you guys. Bye.